Introducing Senior Developer and Flat Earth Researcher, Stephen Alonzo. Stephen is an innovative computer scientist and the lead developer of the Firmament Tracker's Flat Earth app. Known for his groundbreaking work in both academia and technology, integrating multiple observers into Flat Earth software, a feature unmatched by globe-based models.
Thank you.
On November 9th, Stephen will present his revolutionary astronomical model.
Hey there, thank you all for listening. So on November 9th, I invite you to join me on a live stream. There's 2 slots and they're spread 6 hours apart. So I'm hoping that you'll be able to make one of the 2 times. I want to present the revolutionary astronomical model I made. It's a flat Earth model, but it has to be because we have multiple observers. This is something globe-based models cannot do and never will be able to. Because if you try to take what I did and wrap it around a ball, you'll just end up with another Stellarium or a Sky Safari. Those apps exist, you can see when the sun will rise, but what I made is a model that shows how the world, the entire universe, really works, right down to the planets and stars. So even the Southern Cross constellation, we can now learn about how that really works on our flat Earth. And it's fascinating because what I want to do on this live stream is I'll give you my cell phone number so you can call in, tell me where you live. I can look up the location automatically because we're a mapping platform. That's one other thing. I'm not even going to type in GPS. Just tell me where you live, Toronto, New York, Tokyo. It'll plot you automatically. That's one of the pro features. But I want everyone to have the free app. That's what's down there in the bottom corner. It's a free app with the sun and moon because I believe education is important. The entire world needs to have this app. You learn celestial mechanics, you learn how the solar system works, and you can go outside and the app will tell you that your sunrise will be at 7 o'clock or whatever time it will be, because this is the real life flat Earth model. So it knows everything around and you can test it yourself. I'm the one who developed this. So I've been testing it now myself for about 6 months to a year, and I'm very confident in that. That's why I want it to be a free app. I'm not trying to scam you or do anything. I want it to be a free app that you can then have to learn about how the world works. And I don't even care if you believe in the flat Earth or the globe. This is an astronomical model that allows you and your friend to see their perspectives at the exact same time. And you can test this against a globe app such as Stellarium or Sky Safari, or you can even call up your friend and see when the sun is overhead. So my app will accurately tell you what I call the solar noon. It's when you look up and the sun's right above you. So as you know, on the real life flat Earth model, the sun's going like this, and it goes closer to the North Pole, out to the South Pole through the seasons. But as it's doing that great circle loop, the sun's above you, and it does that once every 24 hours. You can call people in Brazil, say, hey, is the sun above you? Look up, they'll say, yeah. And then my model's in 3D. So this has never been done before. There is like 2D bird's eye view apps that are also accurate, but they're limited to that 2D bird's eye view. So similar to how Einstein improved on Newton, I am now improving on all the past 7 years of flat Earth research, right down to the 2017 Walter Bislin. It was 3D as well, but he was never able to implement multiple observers, and more importantly, his right ascension and declination was never correct. He only had the sun and the moon. He never had planets, specific stars. I have the Southern Cross constellation with multiple observers and with the right ascension going around 24 hours. So you can see how the world really works, and you can tell that I'm excited about this. It's late at night for me, but I'm just thrilled and pumped up because what I have created through the collective efforts of the flat Earth community, because it's your research too. We have a group of Firmament trackers, 28,000 of us, that go outside with our cameras. There's people with telescopes, like $1,000 expensive equipment, and they're looking up at the South Celestial Pole, the North Celestial Pole. We know our astronomy, we know how the world works, and All the science and math confirms it's flat. My app confirms it's flat. Multiple observers. I don't care. If you can do multiple observers on the globe, I'll seriously consider my argument. But it's been forever, and even in the flat Earth community, 7 years since there was a single observer basic model. So this is revolutionary. It changes everything. And it's a free app on your phone. I want you to learn about flat Earth. I dedicated my life. My name is Stephen Alonzo. You can Google me. You'll see a Flat Earth University Journal of Geocentric Cosmology. I know what I'm talking about. That's why I was able to code this flat Earth model. You don't just go into Blender and do a 3D animation. What this is a quantified model. That means you can give it any input and we'll get a dynamic output. Nothing's hard-coded. I don't actually know every output the model will make. There's an infinite options because there's an infinite input. That's what's so fascinating about this. This is an astronomical model that tells you how the world really works based on real life observations. You can go outside and even start learning about different planets, different stars. Where is Mars? And on the app, you just touch it and it'll say on the screen, okay, this is Mars or this is Pluto, and even the different stars. In the northern hemisphere, I want you to learn about, I think it's Vega, Polaris, Arcturus. There's like 3 stars that for people in the northern hemisphere we should really learn about and study. In the southern hemisphere, we have like 1,000 or 2,000 people in New Zealand and Australia, firmament trackers like me, and like you could be as well, who are in the south, looking at the south celestial pole and confirming what the flat Earth model says. Now, to be a firmament tracker, that means something different to everyone. To me, being a firmament tracker, it means going outside, looking at the sun and the moon, and seeing how they're moving. That's it. Any of you can go outside, look at the firmament, and start tracking it, start making observations, learning through first principle foundation knowledge. And again, I don't care if you learn all this and still believe in the globe. I just want you to have a valid argument for why you believe in what you do and learn how the world really works. I think stuff like the analemma for the sun with that shorter North Pole and the larger South Pole, like my app does that, and you can cycle through the months by clicking the button and you see the analemma. It's a testament to the accuracy of not just the flat Earth model, but the observations that you see with your own eyes. You can go outside, look at the sun's analemma, and come to your own conclusion. I'm not trying to tell you what to think. I want to teach you how to think. So that's why I invite you to the live stream. November 9th, it's less than 2 weeks away. I want you to get the free app. So even if Google Play hasn't approved us all the way, I'll make the APK a public link so you can all have it. I'm not afraid of anyone decompiling it. If you can understand celestial mechanics, looking at the code of my app, you'll probably be like me and become convinced the Earth is flat. How else can you do multiple observers like I'm doing unless the Earth is flat? It's absolutely fascinating. So November 9th, I want thousands of you. I'm looking to have 10,000 people. That's roughly what my audience is. So 10,000 of you will be with us November 9th between the 2 time slots. So I'm going to be dedicating an hour and a half for time slot A and an hour and a half for time slot B. Pop in 5 minutes, give me a call. I'll help you get the app set up. I want you to have our free app so that you can start testing it out. It's super cool because there's touchscreen joysticks so that on your phone you can navigate around. Like look at the picture I have down there, and go to our website, firmamenttrackers.com. So pay attention to the links I'm going to put above and below. There's 2 YouTube live streams already scheduled. They will show you the time zone in your local area. So click both links, look at whichever one is for you, and click notify me now. I want to see you in 2 weeks, and I want you to ask me any questions about the flat Earth model. My name is Stephen Alonzo, and I thank you for joining us today. Take care, everyone.